をしようとしている。どこへ行こうというんだ。うつろはざる者。そうだというのか。違う。人はそんなに汚れてはいない。
So, good morning. I apologize for that. I have my tablet right next to me. So I could monitor the sounds. So, this is Breath of Fire 4. The new game I've been obsessed with. I have played a little bit of this game, not a lot, but at least from I haven't really gotten that far to really know what's going on, considering this is my first game. All I know is that dragons are are in a conflict. They're not in a conflict, but they are. Can't find the words for it because it's like they're not proud of the problem, but for some reason they're trying to be. Somebody is trying to wipe them out. Is all I can really say for the most part. That's kind of really all I know for the story. the main character that we play as. Surprise, surprise, he can't remember not a damn thing. I don't know if he was in any prior games or if this is his first introduction to the game. Oh, don't worry, Cray. I'm all right. I was just thinking that it's probably better if we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait until the sun goes down. Really, I'm alright, Clay. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Oh, that's all I know about this lady too is, the only thing I will reveal about her is that she's missing her sister. Calm down. We've come this far. It won't hurt. It won't hurt to rest for a while. Not much of a challenge. Not much of a change if we get there today or tomorrow. What the? A dragon? The only like no dragon I ever seen. I heard there was a dragon in the desert, but I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Here it comes. Hold on to something. I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us, we can't let it hit us. Blast it. No use, it's going to ram us. Also, this is a PS1 game. I am not using a PS1 emulator. I am playing in this directly through GOG. And if you don't know what that is, it's no use. The sand's gotten into everything. I can't fix it without any spare parts. Well, before we move on, I'm going to finish my thought so it doesn't stay an incomplete thought. I am playing this through GOG. If you do not know what that is or means, it just essentially stands for good old games. Just think of it as more as a game preservation version of Steam. They take not all old games, but there are some modern games, such as they have, for example, they have Baldur's Gates 1 and 2, but they also have Baldur's Gate 3 on there as well. So, and all these games don't have DRM. I think that's how it goes. So you don't need any kind of internet connection whatsoever. Excuse me for like 5 seconds. There we go. I don't think Breath of Fire 4 has been on there in the entire time. I think it just kind of popped up randomly out of nowhere. So, and I've looked at it a couple times. It piqued my interest, but the first couple times I haven't. I decided not to get it, but they have pretty good prices for older games, and it did go on sale, and that only made it better. So I'm just like, kind of want to try out this game, and it was pretty interesting. I like it's a turn-based RPG, so there's only so much you can do with that, of course. But I thought the set of characters that were revealed so far were pretty interesting, and I also thought the game looked pretty good as well. So I decided to play it for quite a bit. I really enjoyed it, and now I wanted to show that game off. And any potential first reactions, rather than playing games that I may have already known, or any potential reactions that won't be had unless it was your first time playing it. So there is one thing once we get to it that I have already seen. I do think it's pretty cool. I still think it's pretty cool, and I'm probably still going to be excited once we see it. Do you think that dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it since then either. Well, whether it did or not, we should be thankful that we crashed near the edge of the desert and not in the middle. Also, I think Cray is some kind of tribesman. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm just kind of shooting in the dark from the way he appears. And usually animal like people, not always, but from the way he's dressed, he just kind of look more tribal. And the markings on his face kind of give off a tribal feel. Here, we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. Do you think we can find the parts we need at one of them? Probably, but there's one small problem. If we leave our sand filer here, we run the risk of getting it stolen by bandits. Not much point in going into town and coming back with spare parts if there's no sand filer flyer to use them on. I think I've been saying it wrong. Shit. All right then, Cray, I'll go. But Nina, I can't live my whole life with you looking out for me. For starters, what would my sister think? All right. You win, Nina. Let's see. If I remember right, there's a town called Sarai to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Here, take this. It's the king's sword. I hope you won't need to use it. But better safe than sorry, right? See you when I get back, Cray. Safe trips, Nina. You watch yourself here. So now we can finally move. We actually have 8 directions, which I don't think was pretty often in PS1 games back then. Sure, you had things like Resident Evil 1, but this game may have been part of maybe not the first set of games, but one of the earlier games for the PlayStation 1. So I don't think they did a lot of not PS1 models. They didn't do a lot of 3D models. Oh. Somebody help me. Whoa, look at the size of that hole. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. And you have to. Good job. Just like this. There's something here. Now that I think about it, this game is a blend of 2D and 3D models, so it's not attacking. It's not a monster, I guess. And there's somebody in the sand. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. A person? Bro, just out here in the nude. If you wouldn't mind, do you think you could put on some clothes? I'm sure you could find some in the carriage there. No shock whatsoever? None? Oh, so you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? How did you get inside this crater then? Did you fall in? How did such a big hole get here in the first place anyway? Did you see that monster that was here before? Bro, didn't you see him face down in the fucking sand? Like, bro has no clue what the fuck just happened not too long ago. You know, the one that looked like a dragon or something? I wonder what it really was. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know the answers to those questions any more than I do you? Yeah, bro, you did find them once again, face down in the sand. My name is Nina. I'm from Windia. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh shit. What's your name? Oh shit, I clicked too fast. Alright then, QB. Let's see if we can get out of here. So, QB, where are you heading to? No fucking clue. You don't know? Then that means you're lost. Yes, it does. Admit it, you're lost. I mean, you can't be lost if you've no clue where you're headed. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I don't think bro is ashamed, but okay. I got lost a lot when I was younger. Alright then, QB. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? We got the king's sword. You can use this sword. You might need it to get to town. We have to go through areas polluted by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? So, as far as I know, this game works like your typical RPG. It is turn-based, but you can, or at least with the main character, you can learn skills by guarding. We have to go over these cliffs to get to the Sarai. Get to Sarai. Let's hurry and try to get over them before it gets dark. Also, I'm using a controller, so I don't know if there's an option to change the controls or whatever. I'm not sure that guy has a skill. Also, by randomly pressing buttons, I figured out each character has, well, these two characters have an ability they can do outside of battle. And I also learned you can kind of switch the leader by pressing the R1 or L1 button or the bumper buttons if you're using a Xbox controller. There was something up there. Can I get to it? I think I can. There we are. Ammonia. I wonder what the fuck that does. I don't know why it keeps guarding. He keeps guarding, so we're just gonna kill him. One time you don't guard. Looks like we've run out of road. But don't worry. We should be able to jump over you should be able to jump over this. All you have to do is jump is stand at a place where it's narrow enough to jump and press the V button. Don't know which one that is. Or move in a direction you want to jump using the directional buttons. See, it's easy, isn't it? One more to go. Okay, so it's just X for me. Good thing you were able to jump. We're really high up. Whoa. Don't you just love that feeling you get when looking down from a high place like this? My brain is going a lot faster than or a lot slower than what my mouth is trying to say. It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. Are you alright, QB? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about my wings. I can use them to fly a little, so I can survive a fall like that. But it was very brave of you to do that, QB. Very brave and heroic. Thank you. Looks like the sun's going down. It's probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we can sleep. Look like we could camp here. No, all we need is a fire. And that's how I ended up here. Where are you heading, QB? Whoops, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? Once again, you can't be lost if you don't have a direction where you're going. Or at least I think so. Tomorrow, and once we get to town, I'm sure we'll be able to find someone who knows you. Fucking wolves. And now we switch characters for a little bit. I don't know if we frequently switch characters. This is the only time that I know of that we go to a whole different perspective other than the main characters. So, the time hath come. Yes, my lord, majesty. 'Twould appear that something is amiss. Where are the courtiers? The priest. Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? 'Tis not of import. They are mortals. We were an attempt to understand their mind. We should spend an eternity. There be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it? This presence. 'Tis far and still slumbering. But 'Tis what we have sought to lo these many ages. Wangu, guard our place of rest, as you wish, sire. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to our capital as we planned. We shall meet at the appointed place when the time hath come. And now we are somebody else. There is a chest over here. Ambrosia. Think that gets rid of ailments. I kind of like to explore, so excuse me if I don't go the right way. There's nothing, apparently. Baolu. Right now we are like level 60, so a lot of these encounters we don't necessarily have to worry about. But then again, I'm not sure how many times we play this character, so his level won't even be much of a concern to us in the first place. There's something right here. Wisdom fruit. Never mind, it just restores dragons HP to full, or all dragons HP to full. Restores AP. Actually, oh, if you press the O button, you can kind of cycle through their stats. His magic is kind of lower in comparison to, or at least I'm not sure if it's scaled. His kind of his animation is pretty cool when you win a victory. I guess that's it. Who goes there? 'Tis I. Bro, that's kind of creepy. It's like, bro does not have red eyes, but that shit just... What be ye doing in this place? Huh? Who are you? They say a dragon or something's supposed to appear tonight, so we were told to watch this area. A dragon? That's right, not just any dragon either. They say it's the legendary dragon of doom, which will bring ruin to the empire. And what be thy design for this dragon? We will destroy it, of course. Nothing can withstand the might of the imperial army. Thou believest thou can do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. bullshit. That don't bode well. Thou dost not ken the power of that which you would destroy. This be a dragon. A dragon, 'tis force of nature unto itself. Thou mayest as well seek a fight, volcano, or the very earth itself. Dragons doth give birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily taketh it away. They are to thee as thou art to an insect, in thy terms. I'm not gonna lie. That sort of talking I think is cool because I think I've mentioned this before, but I played the Goddess of Victory, Nike, and two characters, three. No, I'm gonna say two. Scarlet and Nayuta talk pretty similarly. I would say Crown, but she's kind of a... She's not stupid, but she's kind of adult when it comes to, I guess, modern speaking. Wouldst thou fight a god? And obliterated. And for whatever reason, we were shivering. Maybe he felt that kind of power far off somewhere. 'Tis as I thought. It is not the nature of mortals to change their way. Fucking obliterated they ass. I guess that was the wrong way. Oh, we can hide the menu. The monster eats anything and everything. It loves eggs. Yeah, that fucking animation is cool as shit, bruh. I do not think we have counter. I already know about the little bushes that you can step on and get damaged. It doesn't do very much, but I would rather not step on them anyway. And there's also a feature where you can move the camera around with the 2 trigger buttons, or L2 or R2. Nice. Yeah, it's that little bush right there. I think we have no... Or we could just slip right by it. Nice. No, you have to go up here. I thought there was a little space we can go, but I guess not. Oh. I didn't know we could do that. So it just slides the screen back. It would have been pretty cool if they did like a teleporting animation for them. Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are the God Emperor VoDs, right? Yes. I really hope I'm not butchering that. It's like, what is that? What is that part of Japanese where it's in letters? I think it's hiragana. I can, because it's in letters, I can read that pretty well, somewhat. Don't just don't just assume I can speak every last fucking word they got. Some of that shit is still confusing to me. But it's not super difficult were you to show it to a random person. I have been expecting you ever since I saw the flame rising from the woods where I placed my soldiers on watch. Thou sayest thou wert waiting for us. Thou knowest of us and what we are then? Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, VoDs, who founded our great full empire. And knowing this thou wouldest greet us with malice in thine heart and thine blade in hand. I'm afraid times have changed, your majesty. Ooh. So now, here comes the cool part. How'd you miss a stationary target, bro? We have a dragon form, at least for VoDs. I'm not sure how many dragons are in this game. But yeah, for like a PS1 game, these are some pretty fucking like dope ass animations. It does so much damage. That does a lot more. Ooh. Ambrosia. We got another one of those. You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You have just awoken from a long, long sleep. And you are not exactly complete, are you? 'Twould appear thou dost not mean not to fulfill thine duty, as thou art called upon to do by our promise. Alas, it is as you say, my lord. For now we would have you sleep once more. I would have called thee foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature. No more than a fish could walketh upon the firmament. Still, thou wilt find that our promise are not easily broken. And disappear, or not. Return then to thine master. I apologize for that. Return then to thy master and tell him our words. Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength. They would have used fire against us? Indeed, planned well have they. No, and I think we just get out of here now. As I recall, your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes? And with your powers now fully returned, it is unlikely that you will be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire. We wouldeth know thy name, O cunning one. Yom, General of the Folu Imperial Army, at your service. Could you not have dodged that? I don't want to take any chances. Find the body. Ooh, well, we managed to make it up, didn't we? It's just a little ways more to the town. They do not give you any kind of time to investigate that. And now we're back to the main cast. As far as Folu, he could be dead for all I know. So that's all I know about him. What kind of item was that? Can be used in camp to learn skills from skill scroll. Huh. I guess I missed it. Well, Kiwi, this is Sarai. Does anything look familiar? Does it bring any memories back? No. Well, I don't know what to say. But, I need to buy some things and get back to where my friend is, you know. Will you be alright by yourself, Kiwi? I guess it's not that simple, is it? I've got an idea. You can help me look for the things I need. While we're doing that, maybe you'll remember something. Or we'll run into someone who knows something about you. There has to be a shop here somewhere that sells parts for sand flyers. Let's see if we can find it. Huh. The first time I ran through this, I think I chose an answer that made her leave. Well, didn't make her leave, but made it think that we would be fine by ourselves. Cannot speak. There's somebody right here. Hail, travelers. I bet you've got a lot of questions, don't you? Well, then you've come to the right place, because I got the answers. What do you want to know? You probably noticed that when you're walking around outside town, sometimes a question mark or an exclamation mark appears above your head, right? If you push the C button, then you can explore a little of the area in more details. I'm assuming that is the X for me. Sometimes you'll find items or you might meet someone. No matter what, something will always happen. So be sure to go exploring as often as you can. What else do you want to know? If you encounter an enemy, you got to fight it, or them. There are some monsters you won't be able to defeat with ordinary attacks. When fighting those, you'll have to use special abilities or items. You can also find out all sorts of info about your enemies by pressing the Z button. I already know that's the square button. What else do you want to know? This is what I was talking about. If you're guarding during combat, sometimes you can learn attacks your enemies use. You can use attacks you've learned right away. The burn attack is really useful. You should learn it as soon as you can. What else do you know? You want to know? Well, for example, let's say one of you casts a fire spell, then another person uses a wind spell. Those two spells will combine and create a more powerful spell. That's called a combo. There's lots of things you can combine into a combo. Experiment and see what your capabilities are. And I think that is all the info he has for us. Oh, well, then good luck to you. I've seen this before. It's called ventriloquism. Throwing your voice. I think the word you're looking for is ventriloquist? Yeah. A ventriloquist. The art of throwing your voice. Honestly, I don't... There's a trick to that kind of stuff, and I don't know how. Need a hand? Want me to help? I forgot there was a ledge right there. No wonder why I was moving. You hear all kinds of things in places like this. If you're looking for something, it might be a good idea to talk to the people in here. I was on my way here, when I see this big crater in the ground, and you fell in it and lost all your stuff, right? Welcome, stranger. This your first time to Sarai? Hey, you want to buy a treasure? I'll give you a good deal. Only 158 zenny. I will say... no. I mean, it's a good deal. Nothing in this world is for free. You want to ask someone here something? Try buying them a drink or two. Huh? You want to talk to me? Well, if you want something from someone, you gotta have the right attitude, don't you think? You will. Well then, let's not waste any time. This game has quite the amount of mini games. I already know how to play this, so let's just get this moving. You essentially just have to alternate food and drinks. Boy, I'm full. That was good. Alright then, I'll tell you what you want to know. If you're looking for something, go talk to the information broker in front of the inn. He can tell you where to find what you're looking for. I'm impressed. Don't meet many young folk as generous as you. Here, I got something for you. Hmm. I'm an information broker. What do you want to know? About sandflyer parts? Well, I haven't gotten any of those, but I do know how you could get some. Interested? Now we're talking business. You want information, you got to pay for it. If what you offer doesn't match how much the information's worth, the deal's off. Got it? I also know how to play this one as well. How much are you willing to pay? Alright, that's good enough. What do you want to say? What do you say? Payment received in full. If you're looking for sandflyer parts, you have to go to the black market. There's a man who sells parts behind the tavern. You'll have to find out the password to be able to meet him. But the most traveling merchants... Apologize, somebody has just walked in. You have to... Most traveling merchants will tell you if you ask for them. I just saw one leave, so I imagine he's probably still close by. Try looking on the highway outside of town. Wait, is that it? Yep, it is. Oh, I thought he was also going to talk, but I guess not. I wasn't directly in front of him, I suppose. What do you want? What? Black market in Sarai? Huh, so you want to know the password to get in, huh? Well, I suppose I could tell you, but I got my own business to take care of, you know? Normally I charge people 1,000 zenny for info like that. I ain't got that kind of money, but I'll tell you for free. I mean, you did come all the way here after me and all. You learned the password. You can use it to get access to the black market shop in Sarai Tavern. So now we gotta go back. I didn't mean to come in here. Wait, what is this place? They say there's a ceasefire right now. Don't want to think about what would happen if the war started up again. Some people say they've seen Imperial troops poking around the town lately. Makes you wonder if they're reckoning to start another war. Who knows? Probably. Now we head back to the tavern. You won't find what you're looking for here. This is a tavern, not a... Oh, you know about that? Well, now that's different then, isn't it? Come this way. You're probably wondering why we go to all this trouble, aren't you? That's because selling sand flyers is a dangerous business. See, sand flyers were originally designed as war machines. If the Empire found out we were selling them, the next time a war breaks out, they'll come after us. I don't want this place to end up under a hex, like Chamba or Sinista. No thank you. Does that mean you don't have any sandflyer parts? Not exactly. There's a place they call Sandflyer Valley near here. It's a junkyard full of old broken down sandflyers. If you go there and bring back some usable material, I'll make your sandflyer parts. Deal? Alright then, we'll go to this Sandflyer Valley and get the materials you need. When you deal in contraband, you can't be too careful, eh? Didn't know this stuff counted as contraband, though. Oop, I wasn't trying to do all that. Was that an ambush? Yeah, it was. And you got parried. I think we can learn some of that stuff. Assuming if all he does isn't just attack. Oh no. Didn't even learn anything and you got blind in the process. Hopefully it doesn't last the outside of battle, so. Ah, you pussy. It does not last outside of battle. That is fantastic. I was hoping she'll kill that thing, but oh. Did not mean to do that. Ah. Ah. Come on, you stupid. Or, okay. That did not. Thought I could walk onto it, but I appeared to be wrong. Right. There we go. I don't think I can learn anything from you. Please stop that. At least you're not blind. $270, nice. Uh, I'm not sure if we can learn anything from these guys. I don't think we would want to learn that one. Fuck it, I don't think we can learn anything from them at all whatsoever, so we'll just mark them. How can you tell that you can learn something though? It's like it's not exactly obvious. Did I already grab this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, I do know I can learn something from that slime. Please. You missed. There we go. Oh snap, we have... I didn't know we could turn into a dragon. Ah, okay. I wonder why these things act aloof sometimes. Quite peaceful and rarely attack. That would explain it. Do we have any sort of list where we can... Is there a sort of list where we can see our passive skills like counter? Isn't that kind of just spoiling the player? Considering the player isn't... Unless, once again, the main character has been in previous games or previous titles into this series. And we leveled up. Oh. Brass helmet. It lowers the agility a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. Don't get many folks out here. Ain't nothing much here except the ain't nothing much out here except for odds and ends. What can I do for you? I see you looking for parts, eh? Well, I suppose you might be able to find what you need here. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of it here. The parts you're looking for are all buried in the sand. You're going to need a shovel to dig them out. If you have a dog that can scent them out, you might be able to find what you're looking for. I'll loan you a shovel and my dog for 25 zenny each. Both. That'll cost you 50 zenny. Thank you kindly. Good luck to you. This one is one I also know. It is also pretty obvious to find the part that you need. Because, yes, the dog will bark twice like that. If it's just once, then it's a random item. No. Fucking... There we are. That's fine. I think we got the part we needed. Your shovel broke, did it? Well, them the brakes, haha. If you need me, you know where to find me. Bro's just handing out cheap-ass shovels? Yikes! Something kind of made a noise. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And now that we have the parts, we can just go back. But before that, there's an inn right here. We're going to rest, and then I am going to take a small break. A small 10 minute break. And after we get back to the tavern, that will be the extent of my knowledge through this game. Everything else will be purely on first impressions. So give me like 10 minutes and I'll be right back. And we are back. Is there something I can? Oh, snap. No. There is not, but there's stuff outside the walls. I do not think we can reach out there. Or at least I'm not sure. We got the part, didn't we? Oh, what? Did we not grab it? Don't tell me we didn't grab it. And we will get, hopefully, our sand flyer fixed. Don't be afraid. I just want some information, that's all. With a face like that, boy, it's kind of hard not to be afraid. I want you to tell me about the monster you say you saw. Heh, I ain't got nothing to tell you. Pah. Well, I'll try to be a little more cooperative if I were you. Ooh, what? Otherwise, things might get a little uncomfortable. I would say a little bit more than uncomfortable. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? What do you think you're doing? Why are you doing this? I thought the war was supposed to be over. Why? Because I don't like people who try to hide things. Besides, the war's not over. There's been a ceasefire called, that's all. Do you understand the difference, Missy? Wait, you're Windian. Well, if it isn't the little princess. We were sent out to find a dragon, but we found a little bird instead. Grab her, men. No reason we shouldn't take her as well. Yes, she is a princess. What she's doing all the way out here? No clue. Do you know something about my sister? By the power granted me, I command thee. Warrior spirit, thou art summoned. Joe, I want you to capture that girl. Be careful not to hurt her too much. As far as I know, this is not a super difficult fight. Well, it's not a difficult fight at all, but it's not a fight that should take very long. Dude, Jesus. We'll save the rest of it just in case for healing. my God. There we go. Why did we just stand there and just watch her fight by herself? No clue. My, you're stronger than you look. Oh, what's this? A dashing knight come to save the princess. How gallant. You know it's a knight's job to protect this lady, don't you? Where have you been all this time? Afraid, hiding in some closet, or... There goes the king's sword. How... How dare you? You filthy little... Let's get out of here. What are you just standing around for? After them. I wonder what's Cray up to. The Imperial troops are here too? What are we going to do? We can't go back, and we can't go on either. Quay! Hey, you there! They said they was gonna try to and cut you off. Went up ahead. Luckily, you didn't get yourself caught. Yes, still. They cut off our way out of here. You got a point there. Tell you what, seeing as you helped me out back there, I want to try and return the favor. Let me see. Maybe if you took that road, you could get past them. Yeah, that's it. You could get to the desert that way. You mean there's another road? Well, it's kind of out of the way, but if you head north, go up to this big town called Chamba, you could get to the desert that way. Really? Oh, thank you. That means I could get back to where my friend is waiting. We'll try that route you mentioned. Thank you again so much. No problem. Just keep your head low. And try not to get caught, eh? Chamba. I thought the town was bigger than this. Let's see if we can find someone who can help us. Seems like a lot of machinery. And there's a trash art here. Life sandals. Yes, I know. I'm trying to see if I can examine any of this shit. I guess not. Everyone is all out working. They have left me to keep an eye on things. Are you looking for something? That is a very awkward way he talks. Already have 5. just in case. If you want to sleep, I can let you use some of these. I can let you use one of these beds. Nah, we'll just save instead. Kind of falling behind in level, aren't we? My grandma's a smith. He makes armor. Grandpa. Fucking grandma. Just fucking see grandma just bringing down a hammer with her frail old arms. I'm studying under him so I can take over the business someday. And who might you be? Hello there. I was wondering. This is Chamba, isn't it? What kind of question is that? Of course this is Chamba. Well, a part of it at least. Most of the town is still polluted by the hex and can't be used. Hex? You've heard about how towns all over the place were hexed during the war, haven't you? Yes. I guess so. All you need to know is that older Navy folks like you can't go anywhere near some place that's been hexed. It's too dangerous. If you need to go to Chamba for something, you'll have to wait until the hex is gone and, looks like everyone's come back. Alright everyone, that's it for today. We've got another early start tomorrow, so make sure you get some sleep. Alright, now get out of here. Those folks that just come back are a group of purifiers. They go from town to town purifying them of hexes. So if we want to find out more about the hex, we should ask them, right? Thank you for your help. Well now, we don't get many visitors here. I'm the leader of this bunch. My name is Tom. We're just about to sit down for supper. So whatever it is, it'll have to wait until after that. Oh wait, you want to wait here? Fine by me, but if I were you, I'd rather walk around town or something than watch a bunch of people eat. Okay then, excuse us, huh? Thanks for waiting. Now what can I do for you? We need to get through Chamba. Is there any way we can do that before the hex disappears? Nope, afraid not. There's a lot of negative energy bound up in that mist. You need special armor just to get inside. I figured it'll be at least another year before we can get rid of the hex completely and get Chamba back to normal. Still, if you absolutely have to get through now, there might be a way. You can ask one of my workers here if they'll be willing to guide you through. So all we need is a guide, huh, then? Yep. You want someone to take you inside the hex area? Forget it. Without armor, you'll be dead in minutes. I don't want to have to be responsible for that. I know it's our job to clean the hexed places, but I don't think I want to take anyone else in there. I wonder if it's true if they say about the hex being full of ghosts and stuff. Is this more of the workers? I've heard they use people to make the hexes. Is it true? Yep. They sacrificed living people to make it. Can you believe it? Just thinking about it makes me sick. Excuse me one moment. Okay, I apologize. I wanted to change my headphones. Can we go out of here? No, we cannot. Guess we have to talk to more of the workers. That is one aggressive dog. You want to go through that hex? Want to go through the hexed area? Why? Is there some reason you can't go around, Chamba? We will be murdered, possibly. Or at least one of us will be taken. No. You want us to go through the hex without any armor? Are you kidding? You wouldn't last 5 seconds in there. Well, there are some places where the hex is getting thin and wearing off. Nah, forget it. It's too dangerous. You want me to take you through the hex? Huh. You don't know it like I do. If you did, you'd know better than to even ask. Oh. Well, have you found someone who will guide you? That's what I thought. It's just too dangerous to take unprotected, inexperienced people inside. But we have no other choice. We can't use any other roads. I don't know why you can't, but I think I can guess why. I mean, why else would anyone come here? Still. Why is it doing that weird ass fucking thing? Would it be possible to borrow some armor from you? Sorry, afraid not. I mean, we needed to do our jobs, you know. Even if I did give you some armor, what the fuck is going on with that? What is that? You'd still need someone to help guide you. The mist in there is so thick, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Is someone about to bust through that door? Not to mention the fact that the streets are like a maze. As if that weren't enough, the place is full of ghosts, specters, and other monsters. I mean, we're just lucky they don't smash down that wall and attack us right now as it is. Spoke too soon, haven't you? What is that? I have returned, boss. It's you, Urshan. Don't do that, you scared the wits out of me. If you were surprised by that, you'll be even more surprised in a moment. Yeah. Whatever. This is Urshan. She works with us, but, to be honest, she's a little odd. Incorrect. Urshan is not odd. Urshan is saying she will guide these two. What? Are you out of your mind? What would you do if something happens? Nothing will happen. Everything will be alright. Urshan says everything will be alright. So everything will be alright. Why is the portrait closing in like that? If Urshan says everything will be alright, it will be, for she is never wrong. It will be alright because Urshan is always right. Okay, I get the idea. Fine, do whatever you want. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this helps us. Do not thank me. You should thank Urshan. Thank you, Urshan. Urshan joins your party. Okay, and now we have another party. Do they have a... No, they do not. Stuff look like miasma, like off of Tales of the Abyss. Give me 1 second. um I've noticed that I am quite a bit loud, so I've turned it down. Hopefully that is satisfactory. Okay. What are these creatures? Try to see if I can learn anything from them. Gathering energy. And covered by poison. Okay. I'm assuming that would have poisoned her. Oh, how the fuck? What kind of spells does Urshan have? Risky critical hit if it hits. Does it have like a low crit rate or something? I mean, not a low crit rate, but a low hit rate. I want to see how much kind of, well, we killed the first, but I want to see how much kind of damage that does. Oh, can't go up there. Not sure if I can. Excuse me. Sorry. Critical hit. Or not. Critical? Nope, missed. Excuse me. I'm just going to turn myself down a little bit more. That should be perfect. Because I think of also was kind of loud. That should be. This should be perfect. Okay. Probably should have rested at the end. We're not too far, so we can go back. Level 3? You were level 3 when you joined? It's not that far back, so if I could figure out how. Or not. I guess we Snap. Well, I think I know how to get to this area. 300 Zenny. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rectify that mistake. We're gonna go back and we're gonna rest at the end, and then we'll come back. And I am told that it would be best if we split up here. Urshan will go down and walk through the mist. Urshan says the two of you should move using the rooftops. Are you sure we'll be able to make it across if we do? Urshan is certain you will. Still going. I'm going to stop right quick. I'll be right back. I just want to check on some settings and then I'll be right back real quickly. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Actually looks fine. I think that was a problem because I'm using a Nitro 5 laptop, which is a pretty capable laptop. It's okay. Okay. I think because we don't want them to touch the ground. Okay. And that gets you down here. Don't know how I'm gonna get that chest. And I'm also using OBS. And don't know why this was the problem, but I just kind of switched it. I looked around and I've switched it to run on my graphics card instead because the Nitro 5 has a graphics card. My thing is, how the fuck am I gonna get them to get over there? Switch between groups. Yes, I know that. Then I can turn over it. Yeah. So now it should be a lot more smoother. It shouldn't be causing any more issues. kind of confused, not gonna lie. And we can't... Yeah, we can't go down there. Unless... I'm not sure. This is probably about to be something completely stupid. Nope. It moved them completely out of the way. Oh, okay. There was just a ladder right here. Oh, okay. I think I see it. I see the vision. We will dip. So the VOD should come out looking perfectly fine. Yes, please stand on it. The VOD should turn out fine, but thankfully I am the only one who has to... No. You must go there now. Is there somebody in that thing? Because the way they talking makes it seem like there's somebody inside that thing. It would seem there is another valve on this level. It would appear Aishin must go to it and turn it. What should we do, Aishin? I am told that if both valves are open simultaneously, it will thin the mist somewhat. That means we'll be able to get through it, right? Apparently so. Let us begin. 1, 2, 3! It seems the mist will only recede for a brief time. I believe that means we should hurry. Did anyone else hear that strange sound? The hex is anger and fear, a person's hatred given form. She says it is to be expected that that strange noise would emanate from it. Oh, whoa there. What the fuck was that? She also says that as long as it's only sounds, we have nothing to fear. Come, let us continue. Shit. That goes with anything until it starts moving. Yeah, I can see it. What was that? The malevolent energy of the hex has coalesced into a physical form. Come in. Bro was going to work, so just wanted to tell him goodbye. Have a good day. If it's dangerous, why are you laughing? Shouldn't we be getting out of here? Apparently so. It would appear that I was in error. I should have not laughed at that juncture. Very well. Then let us flee. It would appear it is following us. Impression suggests that we should run. I was trying to do that, but you keep stopping. Please tell me this. Whoa, QB? Considering that I don't know which one's the C button. I think it's C X. Whew, good. We made it. But maybe not. Ah, he's fucking poisoned. I think. That's crazy. It looks like it, but I'm not sure. No. Unless you just have spells. No, yeah. Just attack normally. Yes, okay, he was just poisoned. This bitch got venom breath! Okay, I missed everybody. So, what we're going to do is... I'm not sure if it has to be in order, so we're going to do this first. We're just going to let you get your crits if you can. Nice. $291 and hit, miss. I don't want him to die. Oh, well, that was pointless. I didn't know that healed him. Flame strike. Barrier. Do flame strike. Just keep attacking. I don't want you to keep missing. That'll be great use once I have enough AP. Oh, fuck. The fucker was fast enough to... Hopefully I have a... Yes, I do. That's a pretty cool design for a fucking revival item. Oh no, she's poisoned. There's a heal. She's probably going to take a bit of damage. Please dodge that. Okay, there we go. Bro, this fucking thing is tough. Actually, do I have? I do not. Fuck. You use an item. Oh, there we go. Or at least I hope so. Barrier. Fish head and an antidote. The malice contained in Hex cannot be so easily dissipated. Even if it has been struck down, it will slowly grow larger within the area affected by the Hex, until it is strong enough to reform. At least this is what Urshan says. I don't know why, but I feel sad for some reason. This Hex, it's horrible, isn't it? It was humans who created the Hex. Urshan says you get what you deserve. We must move on. Use the ladder there. I don't know. That kind of thinking is ass cheeks to me. Because you cannot tell what somebody deserves upon the actions of others. And maybe it's just my way of thinking. But if someone were to light a building on fire, the bystander who I wouldn't judge that action upon the bystander who happened to see it. The question of whether they could have or not, it could have stopped them or not, is irrelevant for the simple fact that they have not themselves have chosen it. It's not. I'm not going into like a deep talk with that, because obviously there's an asterisk around that. It's like, obviously you should stop. I'm not saying that you should absolutely not do anything. If you were to see somebody, you should obviously call the cops, but just because one person does one thing does not mean that other people who didn't make that decision should be also judged upon that. Thank you, Richard. No, thank you. I think your brains are kind of I'm afraid we don't have anything to give you right now, but nothing of a material nature is required. Urshan says she wishes to accompany. You mean QB? Apparently so. Ah, I see. Well, we need to get back to where Cray is waiting. The sooner the better, if I know him. He's probably getting really worried by now. Cray! Nina, am I glad to see you? I was beginning to worry that something had happened. I'm sorry, Cray. Oh, I almost forgot. Cray, this is QB and Urshan. Why don't you sit down and tell me all about what happened, I see. So, in the end, I wasn't able to get the parts we need. And if it hadn't been for QB and Urshan, I probably wouldn't have made it back at all. Don't worry about the parts. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece. I never should have let you go off by yourself. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Urshan is saying that it appears as if your sand flyer was damaged by a dragon. Yes, it is. That's right. How'd you know that? It would appear that Urshan can sense such things. Who is this thing? Christian is very sleepy. I'm sorry, you must be tired after your journey. Well, I just want to thank you for all you've done, Nina. For Nina. As you can see, I can't offer much in the way of style, but you're welcome to spend the night here. That night, I had a dream. You going back to home slice? I guess not. This is it. This is the place they're holding Alina. What happened to the sand flyer? Did we just book it here? Yes. It's just like QB's dream showed us, right? Don't get your hopes up too much. We still need to find her. Let's go. What the fuck is going on? Where is it? Bro. There's no triangle for him. There's a diary here. I don't know why I risked it. Is this still part of the dream? I'm assuming? No, that's where they said there was going because of the dream. What? Chlorine. Nope, cannot learn that. Damn. Are you a dragon? No. But you have some buffs. I guess we can't go out of there. I wasn't trying to, but... Ah, okay. Next to the damage means the attack was absorbed by its armor. Fortunately, I can't learn chlorine. There goes barrier. Magic damage halved for 3 turns. That sounds pretty useful because it seems like magic is fucking strong as shit in this fucking game. We only have... I just noticed we have 20 AP now. We didn't really have a lot beforehand, or unless I just didn't notice it. It's taking so long, the fucking music started over. Jesus! That fucking did listed the damn fucking fly. What the fuck? Or he just takes a lot of damage. Jesus, bro. Does he not have any armor on? Or does his armor just sucks? He has a waistcloth, of course. He has the most fucking defense out of the three. Why is he taking so much damage? Christ almighty. There's nothing in here. Stairs. Fuck is this? Somebody's coming. What then? What then is the status of the sacrifice? Oh, another sacrifice? It continues to grow, Lord Yuna. Excellent. I am greatly pleased. Blast. They'll see us. If we walk behind the curtain slowly enough, we should be able to get to the other side without being seen. What happened? Dream? Oh, so it was just a dream. We were just in... What the... Bro. They were in the dream talking about a dream. Yes, you were in it. So was QB. A dream where we all went to rescue Alina? Maybe that's why Urshan wasn't in there. You mean you had the same dream? Urshan says that was QB's dream. What do you mean, Urshan? Urshan says, it was a dream of a possible future. One seen through the dragon's eye. A glimpse of what may be. You mean, wait a second. You mean if we take him with us, he could take us to the place we saw in the dream? He could take us to Alina? Apparently so. Everybody just looking at him. Call it an omen. Call it a vision. Call it whatever you want to. I want to believe it's real. Up until now, we haven't had much to go on. But now, I feel somehow closer to my sister. Like we're finally on the right track. And it's all thanks to QB, isn't it? Hey, big dog, big nuts. Even though he didn't do shit. Ashton says that she will go where QB goes. What is your ties to me? Well then, let's get moving. We can't use the sand flyer, so we'll have to go on foot. So they are going to book it. We'll follow the coastline and head north. There's nothing here now except for the crater. I mean, where the fuck do we go? Okay, front, back. I am assuming that I want... you in the back, because I think you have the least defense, and to be honest, you have the least defense out of all of us. At least we can turn into a damn dragon to get more HP. But she just has speed. Okay. There's nothing here, so there's no point in staying here. North Chamba. What is this? I'm assuming people in the back can't get targeted. If that's the case, if they can be if they can be in the battle, then I'm assuming only the people out in the front can get targeted for attacks. Unless it's like a magic attack. The world is full of fools and dullards. Few are they who seek to master the art of magic. Do you agree? That is not an answer I expected. You are not simply saying that because you think it is what I want to hear, are you? No matter, Iron Wolf, a disciple of the mystic arts. If you will learn what I have to teach, first learn how to use haste. Okay, we'll give it to us. It's only... Oh, everybody can learn it, apparently. My spell of haste can move faster than others in battle. Know this. The art of magic takes hard work and perseverance to learn, and such learning is often done through battle. Once you have been able to make a combo, attack with more than 5 hits, Return here and I will teach you more. Farewell. Oh, it is you. Well, how goes it? Have you learned more of the way of magic? What do you want? Can we... I guess we can't take it off once we chose, so I guess we have to be careful of that in the future. Oh, we can... We're not gonna fuck with it. We'll just leave it as is. If you wish to further your knowledge, you must be able to perform a combo with more than 5 hits. Yes. We will try, most definitely. Question for my brain. Does this have to be in a particular order, or... It has to be in a particular order. Okay. Or else it just won't do the combo. You have pretty low HP, so I'll go ahead and give it to you as well. Oh, there's a treasure chest up there. Deep diver. Bro, you may get hit hard, but that motherfucker hit hard as fuck. I can't wait to get like some kind of physical skills for him, cause ugh. It just one singular turret just falls down. Kind of quiet around here. Where is everyone? I heard there was lots of people working here, but I sure don't see them. Who are you? What are you doing here? Excuse me. We want to get to the other side of the river. May we cross? Sure, don't need my permission to do that, but wait, don't tell me you don't know what's happened. I'm assuming that... You hear that? There's a dragon running around in there. That dragon lives in the mud. Normally, he swims near the bottom and doesn't bother anyone much. But for some reason, he's been acting real crazy lately. Everyone's afraid he'll break the gate, so they ran off. Well, there you have it. You can go across if you want, but just be careful, you hear? Thank you, sir. We will. All right. All right, then. Let's go. I don't like you. Oh, no. Ah, they have to be right next to each other. Fucking hell. Okay, I got you. I got you, game. Well, he's about to die now. Fuck. Nope. There's nothing I can do about that. But there's a ladder right here. I'm never going to attempt to pronounce that. It's a control panel. Unauthorized access prohibited. I know it's dangerous here with the dragon and all, but I've got nowhere else to go. Well, being out of danger. There's plenty of people here apparently, though. There's a metal called aurum mixed in with the mud. We come here looking for it. We're what you call prospectors. Bro, pulling out the old school method, getting like a net of sorts. How'd you like my tube? This way I know I'm okay, even if the dam breaks. Did I not talk to him, or am I just not? I guess not. Who are you? You looking for something? Sorry to bug you, but we need to get to the other side. Can you tell us how to do that? The other bank? Why would you come all the way to do this, to this place to do that? Well, I guess that's none of my business. Anyway, you want to get to the other side. First you have to close the You know what? Fuck it. We in the world of the fucking internet. I'm finna use a dictionary. A source. First you have to close the source up there, then cross the river. Once you're over the river, you can use that lift there to get to the top of the cliff. Rope's got the key to the sluice. Go talk to him. He's the one with the tube. sluice, a water channel containing a sluice gate. So just pretty much a dam, if that's my assumption. Can't run through that. Not sure where exactly to go, but what the fuck is that? Stops most physical attacks. Why does she have a cape? There has to be somebody in that damn armor. Nope. No. Has become dehydrated. Are they more susceptible to physical attacks then? From the looks of it, it seems like they're more vulnerable to it. I didn't really check anything that was behind them. I'm assuming that was the guy from... Oh! I didn't even need to go all the way. Alright. What do you want the key for? You want her to go to the other bank? Oh. Okay, well, be careful, huh? You got the sluice key from Rumpy? Well, okay, when you're done, bring the key to me. I have the key! Did I not grab the key? And don't forget to close the gate and give the key back, okay? Okay. I guess we go open it ourselves. Okay. This isn't gonna fuck anything up, is it? We should be able to walk on top of the sluice now that it's closed. This way, I'm assuming. Or not. Is there? No. Oh, damn. I didn't know Urshan had counter. Fucking just straight up rock to shit. Short sword. But it fucks with my agility. Increases wear resistance to status changing effects or attacks. I don't want to do that. Increases chance of counterattack. Is counterattack just a passive thing anybody can do? I'm assuming. That just has to be my assumption at this point. I guess this activates something else. It stopped. Who's playing around with the sluice? You want to close the sluice? Yeah, we do, but this machine here. It stopped, right? It's been a little stiff lately. You have to turn it really fast to get it to work. Here, I'll explain what you have to do. Please, not another minigame. First, you have to turn this flywheel here by hand. Then, when the wheel's spinning fast enough, flip the switch here. If you just wants to close the sluice, it doesn't have to be spinning that fast. But the faster it goes, the easier it is to operate. So I wouldn't mind if you put a little extra effort into it. Use the directional buttons to make QB spin the flywheel. The faster you press the directional buttons, the faster the wheel will turn. Once the sound of the wheel spinning becomes high-pitched, press the C button to start the machine. I'm assuming it's X. Be careful, if you work at it too long, you won't be able to keep the speed up. I'm going to read some hints on how to spin the wheel. The trick is to spinning the wheel to start out slowly, then speed up. You can turn the wheel in either direction. When the sound of the wheel spinning becomes high pitched, that's the signal to start the machine by pressing. However, you might want to see what happens if you don't press the button and let the machine continue to speed up for a while. It's the sweat, that's a sign he's getting tired. Press C when the time is right. Try not to overdo things. Alright then, let's get started. One of you has to turn the wheel while someone else has to come over here to push the switch. Duh. Knock knock. What the f- I was pressing the directional buttons and ain't shit was happening. It looks like you didn't time it right. You have to spin it a little faster than that. Yes. No. What is going on? Hello? Am I just... Trolls didn't just fucking... No, I don't think you can do that. Unless I can only do it with... Yes. Oh! At... You had to fucking... You have to rotate it around in a circle. Fucking hell. Looks like it closed. You should be able to go across the top of the sluice now. I don't know where you're headed, but good luck to you. Dragon's acting up again. That's our plan, to get the fuck out of here. But I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight that thing too. No. It's only one person, so we'll just... Christ. I'm not used to just automatically going up a ladder for whatever reason. Hmm? Ooh, nice. Oh, we got that 5 hit. We will... we'll have to go back at some point to talk to that dude. Because I think we triggered it. We were able to get a 5-hit combo. I'm keeping an eye out for the dragon. If things really get out of hand, I'm supposed to ring this bell here. I just hope we have enough time to get out of here when that happens. Can I ring it? Nope. That makes it even worse. Oh my god. Oh, you're back, eh? Alright, I'll work the lift for you. But first, you gotta give me back the key, alright? Hey, Ropey. Go up and open the sluice, okay? Ah, pressed it too fast. I didn't expect another text box to show up suddenly. See, if we don't open the sluice, we can't do any work. That's why we're waiting for you to get out of here so we can get back to work. Alright then, let me work the lift for... The sluice have broken, the mud's overflowing. Well, I was going to work the lift for you, but it looks like I got more important things to worry about now. But wait, we've got to get to the other side. Look, I'd love to stay and help you, but I've got to get out of here. You'll have to work the lift yourselves. Here, use this. You got crank. All you have to do is attach that to the box in front of the lift and pull on it a few times. I'll think about getting out of here too if I was you. Anyway, good luck to you. See ya. You giant vagina. I guess we can't go that way. It's not moving. Maybe we need to move the handle some more? Come on, hurry up already. Thinking I was going to get fucked over. Whew, that was a close one. For their sake, I hope all those people got out in time. Yahoo! Fucking. Thank goodness. It looks like everyone got out safely. Yep, come on then. Let's get going. It's beautiful. There's a village called Kyria to the east of here. We should be able to get to Sinesta from there. Excuse me. Is that another dragon? Isn't that? It's that dragon that destroyed the dam. Never seen a dragon come this close to the shore before. Looks like your path have become intertwined with the dragons. Do you know a lot about the dragons, ma'am? Is this the same dragon that destroyed the dam? Dragons don't attack people, dear. This one just wants to tell you something. Really? I wonder what he wants to say. Dragons are beyond the understanding of mortals like us. What we know of them comes to us in songs from ancient times. Do you want to hear one of my songs? It won't cost you much. And we have plenty. Give him 100. Thank you kindly. All right, here's a song for you. From the world's dawning to its end, the endless open the way. You hear their call. Abandon yourself to fate and surrender yourself to all. It's a nice little song. And it just disappears. I don't get it. What was that supposed to mean? It means that when the dragons move, the world follows. Everything the dragon do changes the world some way, and you all have been caught up in that change. I'm sorry, lady, but we're kind of in a hurry. We don't have the time to sit here and talk about dragons or whatever. Thanks, and thank you for singing to us, ma'am. Your path is more than just tangled up with the dragons. You got one walking around with you. I was wondering when the game was going to address that. I guess there's not much to this area except for that cutscene. Travelers, if I was you, I'll be careful around here. I guess. Is this a place of thieves or something? What the fuck just happened? Did I lose health of that because of that? Trying to find it. It fucking respawned. There's nothing. Your foot has been caught in a trap. Use the directional buttons to shake it loose. Bro, what the fuck? Caution in this area. Whatever. Before you to play with the pit. The door is trapped. Won't be able to get in that way. Oh, okay. Mayor's residence. What is with this place? It's not your fault you got caught in our trap. We're just so good at making them. You couldn't have helped yourselves. But no hard feelings, eh? Here, have this. Belladonna. You know, I still think the best trap has got to be the good old bear trap. It's simple, yet elegant, reliable, portable. That seems like a place to get your foot stuck in. Me? I like digging holes. And try... Okay. Hey there. If you've made it this far, I bet you've been able to make a few combo attacks, right? Have you been able to use Burn and Sever to make Fire Wind yet? Plenty of times. I've got lots of more useful things to tell you about. What do you want to know? When there's more than 4 members in your party, the members you've entered commands for move up to the front rank while the rest go to the back. What's so good about being in the back, you say? Well, you don't get attacked for one thing. Ah, so I was right. Also, people in the back regain ability based on their seat concentration points. Not trying to... Finally, moving back to the rank cures any status changes, except for poison. Okay. Knowing when to change ranks is the sign of an experienced fighter. Anything else you want to know about? Have you met any of the masters yet? Met one. If you're starting under a master, which abilities go up when you gain a level change, and you can learn all sorts of skills from them. When you first start studying with a master, they each teach you a special skill called willpower skill, or will for short. These skills can work automatically and are like that master's trademark skill. Try to find the master that best suits you. Anything else you want to know about? In camp, you can transfer skills one party member has to learn another, or even change which master character is studying under. Oh. And by talking to the other party members in the camp, you can get hints about where you should go and what you should do next. One thing you should be careful about though, resting in camp won't restore your max HP. Oh. If you learned a lot of skills, you should organize them. Each character can have up to 8 skills at a time. If a character has already got that many skills, he or she can't learn anymore. Returning a skill to the skill scroll using the subscreen won't use up any aurum, so you can return skills as many times as you want. Anything else you want to know? No, that's all the information. Oops. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to drop through that hole. That doesn't do anything, right? Do I do this or do I not? Because I see... $334. Fuck it. No, it didn't fuck with my health. We're good. Not even animals are dumb enough to fall for that one, considering I seen it coming. No, it was just a fucking lows. Don't even get anything out of it. I see it now. Is there any sort of inn here? You didn't get hurt walking around the village, did you? The rooms here aren't that big, but you're welcome to stay. On that note, I think we're going to stop right here for the day. We have gotten pretty far, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for anything else that happens into the game, especially when we meet up at, I forgot his name. But it was the dragon that we switched to at the beginning of the game. I can't wait to meet up with him because I'm pretty sure we're going to see him at some point. Like, but with that being said, hopefully y'all have fun, as much fun as I have. This game is pretty good, and hopefully it continues being great. And this is a PS1 game, just a reminder, and it does have some pretty quirky things going on with it for a PS1 game, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, y'all have a nice rest of y'all's day, and I will see y'all next week. We are more than likely going to do more Nocturne Thursday, and honestly, since Nocturne is an extremely long game, I'm pretty sure Raidou Kuzunoha is also a long game as well, but Nocturne is, I feel like, a bigger game or a longer game. So we're probably going to be trying to tackle that for quite a while, for a couple of more weeks, while throwing in Raidou Kuzunoha every so once in a while. And Saturday, we more than likely maybe come back with some more Breath of Fire 4. So I will see y'all next time.